Hey guys, this is Brandon from USF1 coming to you today with another Haas Formula One update today with week 2, day 1 of preseason testing at Catalonia in Barcelona, Spain. Our boy Kevin Madison, K-Mag, logged in 81 total laps today with a best lap time of a 121.6. He didn't really improve much from last week, but consistency is the key in practice, and you see that Madison is very consistent. We also saw today that Felipe Massa got behind the wheel today in the Williams for the first time in 4 days, and he didn't wreck it like Lance Stroll did, logging in of 168 laps with the best time of 119.7, leading the leaderboard in fastest lap time for the day, which is their first time doing so in 3 years, I think. Yeah, 3 or 4 years. I think 2014 was the first time they ever led a session on time in practice. So that is very promising. Maybe there is some scrutiny going on there in the background behind in Williams' paddock, considering that Lance Stroll does not see Felipe Massa as a mentor. So maybe he is saying stuff about Lance Stroll putting it into the wall 3 separate times already last week. So bad to where they damaged the chassis and they couldn't even run day 4 of testing last week. So the reason why they put Massa in, maybe they'll keep Massa in for the rest of the week, considering that he did mention that they need no more crashes for the rest of the week to be able to be competitive in Melbourne. Daniel Ricciardo came in second in the Red Bull with a 119.9, 89 laps recorded, and Vettel also hit a 119 with a 119.9. 06, just 6 thousandths behind Ricciardo, logging in 168 laps. Those guys were all above both Mercedes drivers who couldn't crack a 120, and then Ocon, and then Renault, and then Haas. Yeah, guys, so we are actually pretty competitive. At least, we're at least in the top half of the grid. Some other highlights of the day, obviously, engine changes. McLaren had another engine change. That makes 6 engines in 5 testing days, but they were able to get it installed for Van Dorn to log in 80 laps with only a best lap time of a 122.5. And another highlight was Renault also had to change their engine after 15 laps, logged in by Palmer, until they had to change the engine out for Hülkenberg to come in the PM session and logged in another 58 laps with a best lap time of a 121.5, which is pretty respectable considering that, they're only 1/10 faster than us in the Haas. Yeah, Toro Rosso seemed to improve from the week before, which is kind of promising for them. They might be heading the pack when it comes to the midfield teams. But Force India might have something to say about that, especially Esteban Ocon. He logged in a pretty good lap time of a 121.3, and he even logged in 142 laps. So that car is pretty solid, at least on reliability-wise. But Verlaine also had first time in the 2017 car today with Sauber. Logged in 47 laps with a best lap time of a 123.3. He had a back injury from the Race of Champions, where I guess his co-driver told him to turn left, and he was supposed to go right, and he ended up clipping, I think it was the back of Vettel? I don't know who he was racing against, but he clipped the back of him, and he flipped over a wall, and he seemed to be fine, but I guess he had a back injury. So we'll see if he's able to, if that's still hindering him or not. But it doesn't seem like so, because otherwise he probably wouldn't have logged in so many laps. But yeah, guys, Haas, hopefully we have more information tomorrow, which I will bring you a video then. But until then, guys, subscribe if you are new. I would appreciate the subscription. You're going to get plenty of Formula One related content along with Haas related content, including some of my information and maybe how to improve Formula One, at least in the eyes of a fan. I also have a degree in advertising, so I see things in a little bit different perspective. Not saying I'm an expert or anything, but just saying I see things differently and can come up with some different sort of ideas if given the right context and brainstorming. But yeah, and leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, I'm Brandon with USF1, your source for Formula One news here in North America. Until tomorrow, guys, to my next video. Take care.